At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Ah, there we go, bro. My bad. Yeah, bro. My computer's so screwed up right now. So all I've been saying is the markets are going to be extremely volatile. Is that better, guys? You should be able to hear me now. I didn't realize I had to bring myself up to the stage with the muted cam. But yeah, is Bitcoin going back to 59? I don't think so, dude. I don't think it is. I think this is just short-term noise. But honestly, nobody knows because you got to tell me what the stock market's going to do. You know, where Bitcoin is so correlated with the stock market right now that if the stock market breaks down, I think the markets break down. And it makes sense too. You know, Trump getting in, they want to make his life hell. So tank the markets when he's coming in. I mean, who knows though, guys? It's all noise. It's all speculation. It's all turbulence. And we just got to build our bags and just sit here. There's nothing else to do. These are the opportunities. They followed this set of getting swallowed up with, is Trump winning? Is he losing? Who cares? Go follow Decentralize Me and watch the video he just put out about how PDI is going to peg. Awesome video. You want to get bullish on something? Watch this right here. You know, there's been some drama in the TitanX ecosystem with Lotus. I'm not worried about it. You don't see me posting anything. I got a shitload of Lotus miners here. And guess what? They're constantly moving around, 2.7% on the short ones now. They were just down a little bit, but I don't care. I'm into miners for $3,600. I created 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So am I going to take a loss on Lotus? Maybe short term, but I'm not selling it right now. I'll just mine it and just hold it and wait till hyper comes out. People can only sell this down so far. People are going to capitulate. They're going to get pissed. I mean, I just don't think it's going to drop much harder. I mean, Steve is such a smart guy. Rayman is super smart. They're going to fix this. I mean, so it is what it is. Like, this just hurts me. There's loaded shit. Like, I don't have $3,000 to just fucking lose here. But you know what? There was a problem with the protocol. And now what? Guess what? You got to make it back. So what I'm probably going to do is buy another Element 80 NFT. Probably get one more of these rare ones. These things are just printing out money. The rewards, mine are like $300 in rewards this week, and I spent 2.5 billion TitanX. So what's that, like $2,500? And I've already gotten back 25% of that. You can't lose. The dude, I'm gonna have him on this week, give us an update because the Element coin is like 40% burned already. So the NFTs stop minting in 5 days. The element token is very deflationary, but it makes sense. It's kind of flat right now because people, if there's any arbitrage, they're just burning the NFTs and reminting another one. So this is going to kind of just go up, bounce up and down, which is fine. Let's wait till the minting phase is over and see what the dude's got up his pocket. So that's my plan for right now. I got a bunch of Hydra miners. I'm not hyper right now. If you want it, maybe buy liquid, but Helios is the other one that I think is being slept on right now. Might be a good buy. I mean, look at what this did a couple days ago. Nice shoot up, take some profits, but I mean, just zooming out, I mean, this chart looks really bullish. Really bullish. So look out for the dude. He's crushing it. I mean, Morpheus, absolutely insane. That was almost $2 trillion. Or I mean, 2 trillion Morpheus minted, 2.03 trillion TitanX deposited. Absolutely wild. So, guys, the lottery, 10 people are going to win 20.35 billion TitanX. It's going to be insane. So, we're coming up now, a week from now. Cycle. So, a week and 14 hours. So, next Monday, we'll know a lot more, too. A lot less volatility. We'll know who's in the who won the election. We'll know if interest rates are being cut again. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets. They don't like that. It's going to be volatile. We're seeing it all across the ecosystem. Where the hell's the TitanX hub? I had everything pulled up, and sure enough, I had to restart my entire computer right as about to go live. So Legend X, shout out Rudy, pumping. Yeah, Lotus. Wow, down to 10 cents. Man, people are just show their true colors. Like, why you got to be like that? And just attack this guy, give it a little bit. Like, I'm in this for a lot too. Like, I don't want to see this happen, but I'm not here making this shit worse. It affects Volt in a sense too. And Volt's an awesome project. But yeah, where's this other this hilarious tweet, guys? That I think it's already over. Trump won. Check it out. They're already celebrating. These guys are celebrating right now. Let's go. Trump won. This is going to be in 2 days. Just a little foreshadowing. Yep. You got to love it. Got to love it. Donald Jamarcus. Our boy's taking it. Guys, yeah, I haven't even been paying attention to P Maker. And it's at $17 right now. I remember this was at a couple bucks. So if you went hard into P Maker, I know it was one that I definitely slept on. But I went so hard into PDI, Atropa. It's all good. You can't catch everything. You got to do what you can do. But it's go time this week. I think if Trump gets in, man, there's just so many bullish catalysts. And I just look at the ETFs too. The inflows coming in, they're massive right now. They're still huge. It's not like they're slowing down. So the demand is here. Everything is shaping up. The bull run will come. It's just going to be different, guys. They're not here to make retail rich. You starting to understand that? Like, it's not going to be like 2021. It's going to be a lot different this time. Or it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's not going to feel like a real bull market, I think. But yeah, it'll get euphoric in 6 months. But we need global liquidity to rise. The Fed's got to start injecting liquidity, because until that happens, the markets don't really move. I mean, retail, we're not going to affect markets. Everyone's pretty much broke right now. I don't know where this money is going to come from. But you know what? Everything works out. Exactly, dude. The Fed, exactly. If they cut again, like what it typically like 3 months, 3 to 6 months after rate cuts start is when the bottom is in. So like the SPX has to roll over. If we push up one more time, then we're rolling over after Christmas. Like I'd rather just get it over with now. Shake more people out of TitanX, get more whales out. Like, it's already starting to work. Get these last people out. Let's get X28 out, Shogun out, Hyper out, or Viper out. Sorry. Let's get the pillars out, Zion. Let's get the aggregator out. Let's get hyper deflationary. So I wouldn't mind the next month and a half of just kind of going sideways, so we can just use these protocols. Mint your Hydra. I mean, stay away from Lotus, I guess, if you want to. Double down on it. I mean, I'm just taking a beating right now, but you know what? As long as 1 or 2 of these long-term miners work out, it'll all be okay. And that typically seems to be the theme in this ecosystem. If you get in early and you're patient, things work out for you. But guys, like this Richard Hart thing, man, it's so big. Like if this happens and we have the only decentralized stablecoin on Pulse Chain, man, oh man, that's a narrative for months to run with. It's going to happen too. I really believe that Richard has something going on with Trump Jr. There's been some stuff on Twitter there. And like, if your dad's the president, crypto is at the heart of stuff. You're going to start looking for the smartest people in the space. And how do you ignore Richard? Like, these guys can see through bullshit. And Richard is as honest as it gets. I think at some point, his genius is going to be used for good in crypto. And I hope it's this cycle. But no one knows, guys. That's why you got to just do the best you can. Don't listen to these moon boys out here. Don't listen. I mean, you got to put a plan together and stick to it. It's not easy. It's a long-term grind, and it takes years to get to the point where you don't care if it goes down 30%, 40%. You just know, add on more. It is what it is. Right now, I'm going to be buying, and next week, it'll probably be worth less. It's okay. You'll get through that. You find TitanX, you start making your miners. Next thing you know, they start adding up, and then you can roll profits around and stop forgetting about these things that are bleeding over here. I mean, Solo had a little run, right back down. I mean, everything, guys, this is what's happening. We get a nice little pump up, 20%, boom, right back down. So you got to be scalping these if you want, or just hold long term, which is what I do. I mean, for the long term, I don't care about the noise. A couple of these projects are going to go to zero. I don't care. But the ones that win, the flares, the cubics, the clear pools, the XLRs, they're going to run so hard. So it'll be all right. We'll be able to just put the losers out. LCX, another one I believe in, but it's getting bad. I mean, even Karate Combat and Hedera. There's a lot of FUD going around on Hedera. A lot of people are worried. There is people that aren't looking at the on-chain data, and no one's using the network. Like, let's go and see on Dex Screener what where H-bar is at right now. This is so ridiculously slow. Go away, watch list. This is crazy. I just want to see I want to see how much volume is on Hedera compared to some of these other chains. Juliet, what have I been scoop? Bro, I haven't been buying anything new. I just been creating miners on Hydra. I did Lotus ones the other day, which now temporarily they're down, but it is what it is. So I'm waiting for Viper. I got like 12 billion TitanX left. So for Viper, put a couple billion in there. Or no, Dragon X has got to go in there. So I'll probably do like 100 million Dragon X. And then when X28 and Shogun come out, I'll probably do like 2 or 3 billion into each of those. Another Element 280 NFT. And then I'll probably have like 5 billion liquid. And then I'm done, bro. Then it's just kind of sit and wait for these things to mature, rebuild, and rinse and repeat. But yeah, I'm not buying. Like, I got all my bags packed with like the utility stuff. I'm not worried about it. I mean, Pulse Chain. What did I just got a little Morpheus over there? Well, I sold a little bit of Pulse X because I mean it is Pulse and Pulse X are just not doing much right now. And what I swapped into Dome, into PTGC, every other coin, it was worth it. So no, I'm just trying, bro, not to do too much. Like sometimes less is more. You don't really have to do much. I'm buying Morpheus. That's it. I didn't buy any today though, but I did yesterday. I've just been super busy this weekend, so it's all right to like not do much. Like people, I think over analyze this shit and feel like you have to constantly be making moves or catch this dip or sell this top. You got to just buy low and hold for a couple of years and sell. And it's like, I think with Pokemon cards, it's the same thing. Buying a box and putting it in your closet and looking at it every day and being like, yep, that's just sitting there for years and having that willpower to not touch it. Same thing with crypto. Just buy it, put it away, and just forget about it and just don't touch it. Protocols being built on top of Morpheus as well. Yeah, dude, exactly. Another huge catalyst for Morpheus. When the aggregator's out, if people are building on top of it, I mean, where Jake's vision is for this chain to tap into Pulse chain, get everyone over there on the same page. Like, we're gonna win so hard. There's Max, my man. Yep, there are, bro. This is it, right? This is the way right here. This is DeFi. So I'm gonna do a stream, and then in like a day or two, just like going over all the basics, like beginner stuff. You know how to get into TitanX, from exchanges to different wallets to how to use Uniswap and just easy ways to do that. Because I think I take for granted like how advanced some of this is, and I just think everybody understands it. But you gotta like spend a lot of time learning this stuff, and like coming from the Pulse chain community, like that's what it's all about. It's all about making your own liquidity pools and learning from people and creating your own income instead of just holding these assets idle in your wallet. You pair them up with each other, and that's the whole point of Pulse chain, which is really cool. And where Pulse X is over here, you know, I only got a couple liquidity pairs here. Of course, I'm not connected now, but like I have a Render and a Quant Pulse, and they're really, really profitable. And some of these guys over here, like Sonny the Detective and 9 Iron Capital, like the work that these guys are doing, the research, like what if this happens right here, Pulse chain, like Max, I would check this out right here. Like, I'm gonna actually tweet you on this right here, because this is the biggest thing for Pulse chain. This is where all the value is right here. If they can make that decentralized stable coin, that's the opposite of Ripple's USD or RLUSD, where they're going to mandate that it's backed by US treasuries so they can keep the Ponzi scheme going. So like, I want to make money on that shit, but I don't want to support that stuff. Like, I don't want to support more money printing. And those stable coins, Circle, Tether, all of them are going to be backed by debt. You know, they're going with that. It makes the most sense. And this is right here, 100% the solution to that nonsense. To where you want to mint more, you put the collateral up, you mint it. Like, this video is awesome right here. It's easy 20 minutes of how it's happening, what Richard's doing, and how he's already shown how he can do this with little flashes of it over the last year. So shout out to Centralize Me. Watch this video here. If you're down right now, everything's red. This is some bullish ass alpha right here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna cut it here. I mean, I don't have video. All my slides that I had put together, had to shut down the computer. Tried to restore them all. Brave froze, crashed. You know the deal. That's the luck around here, but it's gonna change someday. Yeah, Julian, he's not going to, bro, until it's over. Until the SEC, he's not gonna give the SEC anything, bro. They literally used, when he jumped into Matty Allen, we were all in Vegas for the Pulse conference. Richard tuned in via live stream. We're all just sitting there watching, and they used that against him. And they couldn't they thought Richard funded it all. They couldn't believe that all these people paid for themselves to go out there. Like, they're just mind blown by it. So he's not gonna give him anything, man. It's gonna be a little bit, and that's why it's so important to be diversified. So these people that are begging on or praying for Hex to pump or praying that Pulse chain goes up or whatever happens, you got to be out onto the next. You can't be stuck in that position. The whole point is to not be relying on one thing. That's how you win. When you're spread out, you have your long-term stuff, your short-term money makers, and that way you wake up and you say, all right, TitanX and this stuff's down. Perfect. Let me create some more miners. Let me buy a little bit right now. Versus looking and saying, all right, when is XRP going to pump? When's it going to go to $10? I don't want it to go to $10. I want it to stay at 50 cents. So in 6 months, when I cash out a shitload out of these, I can buy more XRP for cheap. I can buy more Stellar for cheap. I don't want it to pump now. I want to be able to get some. And when you start to realize crypto prints you money and time can work for you, you're not going to be saying when moon, because you're not going to want that. So when I see people asking that, like, oh, when we going here? It's like, yup, you're due. You don't know anything. You don't know shit about crypto, because anyone in this ecosystem is not saying that. When moon. Everyone wants the prices down so they can get more TitanX and get more Hyper, get more Hydra, get more Volt, whatever it is, whatever you like. Well, that's how I know we're super early and we're setting the trends for what's to come. And Jake's leading the way. Shout out to Jake Sharp, man. He's just killing it. He works his ass off. He deserves it. And Eric, too. Watch the stream with Rags earlier today that he did. It was really good right here. Rags and Eric were on for like an hour and a half, and it was a really good stream. Like, Rags brought stuff out of him like I've never seen. I never saw outside of Eric before, and I definitely appreciate that. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got. Camo Joe, bro, is this you, bro? The fishing in Florida, or like there's a TitanX, like TitanX fishing or something like that. Is that you? Fishing like Florida, what is it? Florida fishing or something? Florida fishing maybe or something, bro. He comes up in my timeline all the time here, and I'm like, damn, is that Camo Joe there? If not, it's someone that's copying you, bro. Someone is definitely trying to jack your social media presence. It's probably you though. It's not you. All right, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna try to find this quick here. There's definitely a TitanX person that's like TitanX, fishing or something like that, bro. I'm gonna find it. Titan fishing or something, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna find it though. TitanX. Nobody, bro. I'm not doing something right. No, that's you, the real Camo Joe. But bro, I'm telling you, there's a Florida fish in here. It's like, it's definitely a real person, but they're down in Florida. Here we go, bro. Mofo, here it is. Fishing Mofo. I thought this was you. Right here. Mofo crypto show. All right, it's not a fishing show. All right, never mind. It's just competition, bro. They're not coming for you, though. All right, that makes me feel good. We could all get along with the fishing Mofo and fishing with Camo Joe. So, all right, fam. I'm out of here. Don't pay attention to the nonsense you're going to hear tomorrow. I think it's going to be a landslide Tuesday. I'm going to just be grinding, be doing that research, and stacking my bags, making these miners. Probably get an Element 280 NFT and Ouroboros. Don't forget about that shit, guys. It's printing too. So smash that like button. Hopefully I can figure out this mic thing tomorrow, because it's bad. But appreciate all you guys that were in here.